Three teenagers, two of them already on ankle monitors, were arrested this weekend in Baltimore and charged with running over a city police officer in a stolen car. Now there are renewed questions about how well the Department of Juvenile Services tracks young people in its care.
Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost questions Senate President Bill Ferguson and the Department of Juvenile Services for answers.
This isn't the first time that we've questioned why young people already under supervision are finding themselves involved in another incident. And with a new acting secretary at the Department of Juvenile Services, it's not clear what, if any, policy changes are being made to monitor these young people more effectively. I question the Senate president when enough will be enough.
Body camera video released from Baltimore police shows the moment an officer fired his weapon.
Hey! Go! Get out! There's 7 shots fired! Shots fired! Get the
Following an interaction with three 14-year-olds. Police called to the scene for reports of armed people trying to break into a home. The two boys allegedly involved already under Department of Juvenile Services supervision for a prior auto theft and robbery charge. And yet this incident on West Lombard Street just after midnight still unfolded. The 14-year-old accused of striking the BPD officer with her car placed on an ankle monitor and then released. Friday.
Good morning, everyone.
We questioned Senate President Bill Ferguson, who also represents part of Baltimore City, on the apparent problems with supervision.
You know, who's watching these young people who are supposed to be under the supervision already? Are you concerned at all that DJS is still not doing enough to protect these young people?
Of course, this cannot happen. It's unlawful. At the end of the day, what we need is real accountability and real rehabilitation. I think we are trying to take a comprehensive look at the system to understand where are the biggest gaps, where are we seeing objective evidence that things are not working.
We've had the same conversation year after year, secretary after secretary, though. At what point will you or the legislature step in and say enough is enough?
I mean, I think we are seeing progress. The challenge is we can't take one singular incident and say that the whole system is broken.
The bottom line is that we need better regulation.
These issues with kids on supervision finding themselves involved in the system again aren't new.
When you have these repeat juvenile offenders and action isn't taken swiftly, we have more people that are continuously victimized.
Jeremy Eldridge, a Baltimore area attorney, says supervision like ankle monitors usually come with conditions.
What were the conditions that these children were or were not violating? And if they had violated, why hadn't the court been notified and why hadn't the court taken action?
Fox 45 News sent questions to the Department of Juvenile Services asking, how did this incident happen with two of the juvenile suspects already on ankle monitors? Who was monitoring them? And on Friday, we followed up with more questions asking, since the two 14-year-old boys were already wearing electronic monitors, did their activity late at night violate the terms of their release? And why was the girl involved released from custody with electronic monitoring instead of being held in detention? DJS did not directly answer our questions, but in response, a spokesperson says the agency can't comment on individual cases, citing juvenile privacy laws, adding, quote, holding young people accountable leads to better outcomes for them and public safety overall. But the public still doesn't know if the two teens already under supervision are facing violation consequences or why the teen girl was released.
I also asked the Department of Juvenile Services for an updated number of just how many young people are under supervision in the state of Maryland and wearing ankle monitors. You can find their response in this story on our website at foxbaltimore.com. Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.